Well, it's raining and it's hailstoning. I don't know if I'm live. I'm going to check. I didn't know whether to come on because it's so noisy in here, but I wanted to do it in here. So, am I live? I have not got a clue. Yes, I'm live. So, I'm just going to sit a minute and appreciate the rain, the noise on the roof. And it was hailstoning, just to see if it calms down. So I'm going to drink a bit of coffee, and I'm just going to appreciate the rain for a few minutes. It is a quite relaxing sound, but maybe not when I'm trying to talk about something. And I'm not on for long anyway, so I'll see if I can get it out. Like these raindrops. Hi Lena. Hopefully you can hear it's hailstoning. It's raining and then it's hailstoning. Well, there's a message in this anyway, I wrote it down. Just, yeah, it's getting louder now. Just appreciate the rain a minute. The storm that's coming. A lot of people do like the sound of rain. I've got a rain stick actually, it does sound like a rain stick. Hi Pavel, how are you? We're just appreciating the rain and we're just hoping it's going to just quieten down in a few minutes. So because I don't really drink my tea or whatever a lot when I'm on live, I'm just going to try and savour that moment while it's raining, and hopefully it'll just die down a little bit while I get this out, because I'm not on for long. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Do, 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 do. Hi Peter, is it Peter? Hi. So we'll just appreciate the rain and the hailstone. And the fact that apparently Mrs. Gates is divorcing Mr. Gates. Yeah, a bit of distraction going on there, or something's going on there. We know something's going on there, because if that's been put out by the news, that's a bit of a marker at like, oh yeah, what are you to do with the jibby jabbies? Does that mean something's been coming out? Well, there's a lot coming out about that sort of stuff, if anyone gets what I'm saying. I've not been looking, but I got it sent me. I've not been looking at any of that stuff, but I got it sent me twice today, and I'm like, yeah. So, you know. Flat Shandy. Netherlands hailstones. Yeah, Netherlands hailstones. All day. Oh my god. I thought it was raining because I'm in the conservatory and I'm like, oh my god, it's hailstoning. Hi, Ricardo. I'm going to try and get through this while it's hailstoning, so it might not sound nice to you with me talking, but then again it might, because a lot of people like the noise. But we'll just see. It might just bellow out a little bit and then come back in, and then bellow out a little bit and then come back in. I'm in one of them moods today, so I'm just going to let this come out how it's going to come out. It's just calming at the minute. So we have different waves of the rain and the hail. We have calming, then we have full. It's a bit like life really, isn't it? This is the message for today as well. Indigo. Hi Indigo. Yeah, well, funnily enough, I've had two messages today. One off a psychic medium. I wasn't expecting to get a message on YouTube of a psychic medium. I was just about to type in, and he was like, Dolly Daydream, I've got a message from you, from Doris. I was like, what? So I'll tell you about that message. And I've just got a message from nature with this going on. So we'll just, let's see. Hopefully you can hear me, because I don't want to do this again. We've got rainstorms coming. Yeah. Well, there's a storm brewing up, isn't there? Everyone thought we're in the storm. We're not. It's not even, you know. Oh, I'm not even going there. It was raining here yesterday. It's hailstoning. Yeah, I think it's rain now and it's hailstoning. So, Flat Shandy said hi. Hi Dobsy. So, yesterday, the energy to me felt very, I was even saying to Indigo, very like dense yesterday. Like, if you were in water, it was like, I don't know, it was like walking through a bit of mud yesterday. It was a bit like, ugh. It was alright, it was just like, And then today, personally, it's been like gliding along on my roller boots or something. Not that I'm on them yet, but that sort of energy. Sounds like a hurricane. It's because I'm in the conservatory, that's why it sounds like that, Brian. And it feels a lot lighter today. And I just felt very like, I said it this morning, I just felt very goddess energy today, because I just did. I put my big earrings in that I'd actually made in the Tree of Life earrings, and I was like, oh, I made them for others, but I'm like, I'm having them, I'm putting them in. I've got my little, I can't remember what gemstone it is, but heart necklace on, choker. And then I'm cleaning out my wardrobes, thinking, right, you know, because we're all going on about cleansing and the change and the shift, and I've done it before, but I had to do it again. And then I got in my wardrobe and I realised that, oh my god, all the treasures in my wardrobe, that's what I put from the community page, like all the treasures that I found were actually in my wardrobe. Stuff that I forgot was there, like stuff, obviously, clothes, and I was just like, I didn't even know I had that. When did I get that? And it was like, my wardrobes aren't massive, but the amount of crap you can shove in a wardrobe and forget about it. And because of the old lockdown last year, I've not really been wearing any of my stuff. I've just been living in the same sort of same things, which maybe other people have, because we weren't exactly going out. It was just like, what's the point sort of thing, even though, you know, I've always got my jewellery on and bits like that. But I was just like, oh my god. And then I was like, look at all these beautiful dresses I've got, and like, I'm so wearing those this summer, getting in that goddess flow of, I love dresses and I want to wear more dresses, and I didn't realise I had so many dresses, and I was like, wow, these are beautiful. So I felt like that today, and just to show you, these are just some of the things I dug out. Some of it will be going to charity, I don't mean these, and the other stuff, maybe winter stuff that just needs to get put away in the loft to swap over of seasons, because don't need them. I'm not a winter person anyway. I hardly have any. You hardly ever see me in jumpers and stuff like that, because I'm curvy anyway. It just makes me look massive when I'm not really as big as I look on camera sometimes. But I just don't really do jumpers. So, like for instance, I found this dress. I know I don't normally do black, but I do like this dress for going out in, and it's got cutouts on the back, these little cutout things, and it's just like very pretty with these red flowers on. Don't worry, it's not a fashion thing. And then I found this beautiful, I'm thinking summer vibes, I can't wait. I don't know what colour it's going to come across on camera, but it's this gorgeous like lilac, I do like my florals, by the way. I love flowers, anything to do with nature. This little dress, hang on a minute, just trying to throw this somewhere, not in a load of paint, put that there. This lilac one with flowers on, I'm like, oh my god, I've like got these things I've forgotten about. And then this gorgeous little top that I totally forgot I had. It's very pretty. I love lacy things, I love white as well, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot I've like, you know, start moving about a bit more, be able to wear. I'm like, ooh, pretty. I'm like, I found all these old clothes that I've not really worn a lot, which are now new clothes to me, because I've not really, and this top, I've not really worn them a lot, because in lockdown I just sort of stayed in the same things, and I'm like, oh my god, I've got new treasures that are old treasures that are now new, I'll be able to wear again. I can't wait, especially when the weather gets a little bit warmer. And it was a bit like going within yourself and finding your treasures. I found all them treasures that were already there in my wardrobe. It's just the same as going within yourself to me. And then with the rain and the hailstone that's happening right now, and it was hailstoning really bad before I came on, you know, I wrote down a little message, hailstone. You know, I'm in my house, all cosy and warm, while it's hailstoning and raining, all cosy and warm, with my light on. It's not really on, but it would be on. It was a bit darker. And we're all cosy and warm, and it's like that thing again. Like, the world out there may seem crazy, batshit crazy, but your inner world is cosy, and you've got your light on in your inner world, and you're at peace in your inner environment. So it's all good. It's all good. That's how I sort of see it. Anyway, so when I was talking about goddess energy women, I'm just saying, I've got a new wardrobe from an old wardrobe that I forgot about, and I'm just saying, when it warms up a little bit, there's a few things I need to get rid of. Like I said, I'm going to be wearing my favourite clothes every day. Why do we always save things for best? I bet everyone in lockdown's gone, sod that, because we always say save things for best. Every day should be your best. So wear your nice clothes, because that's what I've looked at as well. I've looked at things that I'd go, oh, I'd save that for best if I was going here, or, and then sometimes you don't, and then things get left at the back of your wardrobe, but it's always like, oh, but they're beautiful, and I can't get rid of them. Wear them! Wear your beautiful dresses. Why not? Why not? Because I think a lot of people will be thinking, as we start to move around more, which we are, from lockdown, it's like, who cares? Literally, I'm going to do what I want to do, what makes me happy. I'm going to wear my best dress out every day to the shops. Who knows? You might as well. You've got to live your life every day in the moment. So why save things for the best that gets shoved at the bottom of your back of the end of your wardrobe? You know, whether you spent a lot of money on them or not. I'm just thinking, yeah, it's raining, it's hailstoning, it's everything. That's why I'm trying to get this chat out of the way, because it's, yeah, but who cares? Anyway, garden gets a drink, if anyone gets what I'm saying. And that goes for you men as well, you know. I've just found a whole new wardrobe. Didn't even realise, like a magical wardrobe. I went in and was like, what? Where? Ooh, I forgot I had that, because things hide behind things, don't they? And it shows you as well, it makes me laugh, as like, is it an analogy? Not an analogy, a metaphor, whatever. My wardrobes are not big, yet I managed to get all this stuff in, and when you get it all out, because it's on my bed upstairs, I'm still working through it, and I'm going to have to shout because of the rain, it's not going to stop me. The noise. How the hell did I get all that in there? So when we think about all the stuff that's within us that we're trying to, you know, break free from, Pisces, can't you tell? Break free from, I can go both ways, you see, and I go this way and I go that way, and I'm in the waters, and waters above and waters below. And then you just think, I don't know how I got it all in there, but we have a lot of stuff within us. This is why a lot of us are still working through stuff, and, you know, we're releasing and letting go, I should say, dispelling stuff, and bringing new stuff in. That just reminded of my wardrobe today. I was like, how did all that get in there? And I'm not even talking about clothes, it's just like bits and bobs, and like I've still got hair things in there I don't even use because I've got dreads. So I'm like, right, charity shop, this, that and the other, which is good, because I can't really say, you know, tried to get rid of some stuff the other year, but with lockdown, the charity shops weren't open, so I just thought they'll have to stay there, because, you know, I can give them to friends who might need them, or somewhere else. But I'm just like, oh my god, yeah, I really need to go through my wardrobe, really need to go through it. And then I was telling my boyfriend, and he was like, at his house, going, yeah, I really need to go through my stuff as well. Probably had nothing left anyway. But it's just funny, because like I said, you can get them things that you suck the hoover up, and you can, water sign, and you can, you know, put things away in the loft till winter, so you've got a bit more room. But I'm just so excited that I haven't even got to spend any money getting any new clothes. Like some people said, oh, I need new stuff, like going out, and I'm like, I've got new stuff in my wardrobe I forgot about, that I don't actually need to buy anything, just apart from a few essentials. This year I'm not really going to have to buy anything, because I'm not like a fashion person who's like, oh my god, I have to have the latest fashion and this, that. None of that's ever really bothered me. I like what I like, and it is what it is, and that's whatever. Hi Revel. So if anyone understands, but I just think, why not wear beautiful things every day instead of saving for the best, you know, after what we've all been going through and still going through with the old, you know, shenanigans that's going on in the world today. What's the point? Women, be a goddess. Get your summer dresses on this year. Get your dresses on. Chuck your pants on. I've still got my trousers, but I'm definitely wearing more dresses as the weather gets a lot warmer. So we've had some nice weather, but as it goes into summer. I just woke up for the second time. Laugh out loud, lost lots of love. Hope you can feel how loved you are by us all. Oh, thank you, Linda. I know, and I know you lot will probably feel the same way about how I appreciate every single one of you that come in chat, support me with whatever that is, comments, just coming in and listening, and whatever I'm talking about. He's put, hi dolls, you got like the little painting things going on. I just hope you can hear me with the rain. It's nice, but I'm not giving up in the rain. And not giving up, yeah, so I had a bit of a nosy on YouTube before, and a video popped up, and I was just listening to it while I was putting the art thing together that I was giving some material out before, which is drying. Yeah, I can't pick it up because it's actually wet, but that I'm not showing you that yet. And I was looking at my mandalas again, because like I said, I'm putting something together for you guys who want to join in with an art journaling with Janine. So yeah, we're doing that. But as I'm listening, I thought, right, I'm going to give this in here, and it was a psychic medium on YouTube, and I just went to type something in because the guy was live in America, and as I went to type the thing in, the guy turned around and went, Dolly Daydream, I've got a message from Doris for you, and she said, don't get down about anything, which I don't normally get down about things. I mean, there's things going on in my own life with, personal to me, with my eldest and different things that I don't talk about because it's nothing to do with anyone on YouTube or anybody's business. But yeah, there was a bit of like tension with that. So it's funny that they said that, but apart from that, it's all right. They said, make a vow to heaven. Oh God, what else did they say? I've wrote it down. Make a vow to heaven. Don't give up. Oh, thank you, Lena. Oh, thank you. And I love the, oh, thank you. I was like, what's that? I love the little lovely person. Thank you. Oh, you've just reminded me of something as well. Oh, thank you. Where are you from again? I forget, Lena. Thank you very much. You just totally threw me off my flow. It's all right, I've wrote it down. He was like, don't give up. There's a lot of powerful energy coming in May, which I know there is, and there's another supermoon coming on the 27th, I think. There's a lot of powerful, God, what did I write down there? I can't even read my own writing. It's a powerful time for me at the minute, and I'm breaking free the change, which there's many chains that we're breaking, and it was about money and relationships, and it's all coming in, and I know there's certain things coming in with different things I talk about behind the scenes with my family and friends and stuff like that is coming in, and things that I've been thinking about, like, wow. And he was like, you know, a very powerful time, and I don't just think for me, it's a very powerful time for us all, because there is a collective energy going on with what is going on around the world and within people, and it's on the same sort of levels with people, but different probably experiences and life things that we're going through, even though it's all connected. This is how I see it. So I was like, wow. Wow. So, and then I did put up as well, did Lena say where she was from? I can't remember. Are you American, Lena? Jacksonville. Oh yeah, thank you. So thank you. I think I thought it was America. Try to remember where everyone's from. And then I sent a community post about remembering to love yourself, which reminds me, I've got a self-care deck to do tonight, because I put something up about remembering to love yourself, because you've got to, I said this the other week or when it was, you've got to tell yourself that you love yourself, tell your cells, your cellular structure, because it listens to you. And I did say this the other week, you've got to keep telling yourself, speaking out loud. Don't speak hurtful things to yourself. You are loved, but you've also, you yourself has got to tell yourself, cellular structure, that you love it as well, and to do those nurturing things. And we've got the nurturing card out. And when we hug people, your mum, your dad, your family, your fella, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, whoever it is, your kids, it's that energy you get of, it's so peaceful and calming and protected. But you now should be hugging yourself. Hug yourself every day. Every morning, get up and say, look, it's all right. Hug yourself. Say, I love you. I love you. Say your name, I love you. First thing in the morning, say you love yourself. And really feel into that energy before you go out that door or whatever it is that you're doing. And don't forget to hug yourself. So with that, we're going to have some sacred self-care cards, because, you know, I wish I could visit you, Lena, and we would have headed there had not been... What am I doing with this? This is the book. Trying to see what he's saying. Yeah, so let's see. Hi, good servant. Sorry about the rain, but I can't help the weather. Everyone is moving to Florida, really. So, probably moving out of all their shitty places, you know what I mean? What? Moving away from DC Biden. Anyway, yeah, I'm in one of them funny moods today. I'm feeling very, yeah, I've got blue on today. I don't know if it looks like blue, but it is blue. Light blue, I love a light blue. Let's see what we get. Woo. I dare you to hug yourself now and tell yourself that you love yourself. So we've got 2. I'm going to go for 3, as I normally do. 3 is the magic number. It's Trinity, it's mind, body and spirit, which you should be looking after every single one of them. Oh yes. So we have got deep breathing. Remember to take a deep breath if you're ever feeling full of anxiety, or especially in these times, take a deep breath a few times. This is you can see this little swirly pattern, connection to source. When you deep breathe, you'll become a lot calmer, and if you listen, you'll become a lot calmer with him, and it will calm you down, because a lot of people need to be doing a lot of deep breathing exercises as well. It'll help you in loads of different areas. But if you're ever feeling, what I'm getting in now is, if you're ever feeling anxiety, it's going to help you slow down, not get too erratic, just like calm down a little bit. Flat Shandy, you can hug yourself, because you can just go like this over your heart and just tell yourselves. So no excuses. No excuses. You're in Dolly's classroom now. There's no excuses. Flat Shandy, you just have to do this. Hair looks great, Dolly. Thank you. It needs washing. It really does need washing. But I've just, it looks all right today. I don't know what's going on. In that goddess energy, I told you. And this one, we've got Sync with the Moon. Well, like I said, there's another supermoon coming up on the 27th, I think it is, powerful energies, and it was moon day yesterday, but it was really weird moon day, because normally on a Monday I feel quite calm. Today feels calmer than yesterday, like it swapped over or something. But sync with the moon and your intuition. See how she's, because the moon symbolises your own intuition, and we've all got it. And then number 3 is water energies in effect. Yeah, I go with the moon. I'm water. Pisces is a lot to do with the moon energies, if you look into it. Is abundance planning. Well, talking about journaling, but abundance planning of, you know, writing down what you want to bring in your abundance. There's abundance in many ways. I mean, this has got money in. Could be finances, because all finances is a currency of energy. And as long as you're doing good things and putting things out that are also helping others and service to others, we are allowed, I've said this before, financial gains in this world. A lot of people out there think you're not, but you are. It's a currency. At the minute, the way it is the way it is, but it's actually just a currency for your energy. When you work, whatever that is, you get a currency of money, because when you're working, you're using energy, and that's the currency you get back. Things change in the world and different things come in, then so be it. If it's an exchange of energy, different ways, but people do that anyway, you know what I mean? But there's all sorts. I'm going to put a candle on, actually. I was supposed to put this on now. I got a 4 set of candles off the lovely Rachel Pixie, I think the other year. I don't know if it was for my birthday or something. That's a subscriber who's in now and again, and I've used 2 of them, but I think I'm going to put the Lotus one on. It's quite like spiritual, isn't it? Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Right, Lotus. I'm just gonna, get this going. I've also flicked through my book, and a message came out, and then I'm going to flick through it again, my little blue book. So I'm just going to put a candle on for you guys at the minute. Let's get a candle. So to put it down a little bit so you can see. Get a bit of that going. But yeah, so I've got a few decks to read out tonight. That's what I feel like doing. James said he's been single for too long. Well, you know, when you begin to love yourself, that's normally when a partner, somebody good in your life will come in. But you've got to love yourself first. I learned that a few years ago. If you're telling yourself you're not good enough, this, that and the other, why is it always me, it's not with anyone? That's why. As soon as you start loving yourself, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, telling yourself that you're worthy and you love yourself, I don't mean in a big-headed way, I mean loving yourself is you looking after yourself, being around good people, all that stuff that I always talk about, being nurturing to yourself, like, I don't know, like I do art and stuff like that. I nurture myself in different ways. Once you do that, and anybody out there, once you start loving you and knowing that you're worthy, because everybody is, because you're a child of the divine, so everybody's worthy, somebody will come in at the right time. Though you're not looking for it. That's why when we're normally looking for it, it never really happens. It's just, it's what it is. But it's when you love yourself, because when you love yourself, you're putting that frequency out. When you're putting that frequency out of love and you're loving yourself, you'll attract the right frequency, so someone will come in, the right person. Oh yeah, we'll do a, yeah, I'll do a reading for Mr. Seagull now. Rainbow Wizard is so who's sending me things today of this seagull that keeps coming in on his do you want me to show the video? Shall I show the video? On his windowsill, and when we were listening to a little bit of Red Pill Phil this morning, I only caught a little bit of it. He was watching, so Red Pill Phil's got a new subscriber, which is funny because you remember the video we did with the what was it? Pigeon. All the birds love him, you see. So I'm gonna, I can't see live chat now because I've gone off my phone, but I'm assuming you've said yes. So I'm going to find the pigeon now. The Rainbow Wizard watching Red Pill Phil, and then you just see this. I'll just switch it down, but you can see, yeah, if you can see it. Don't know. Actually, let me swap to my camera, and we might be able to do this. If I transition over, might be able to do it this way. Got a mess on my table, but hang on. So there's watching Red Pill. Don't know if this camera's going to pick up. There he is, Mr. Seagull. You see if you've got the other video from the other day, because it was a bit clearer. It was really funny. He's at the window if I can get it. Probably a bit glary actually. It's like, hey, let me in. I know you can't, you probably can't see that probably because it's not very good on the camera. So yeah, I'll do a reading for Mr. Let's see what we're at. I need to go back over to YouTube now. Forgetting what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, this says thanks for all your support. It's got the wrong title in it again. I'm gonna have to change it after. It's doing my head in. But anyway, but I do thank everybody. So yeah, it's a little seagull. Yeah, self-love does not come easy for some, this I know. No, it doesn't, but the more you realise that self-love helps you through your life, you know, and it sort of protects you in a sense, the more you'll do it. And it's because you're made to think that it's bad, because some people will talk out there, they'll get the wrong end of the stick and think that you're saying that you love yourself and you're all like up in your ego, and it's not about that. It's about loving yourself, is looking after yourself. That's the people you hang around with, the things that you do and say and speak, especially to yourself, all that sort of stuff. Are you having time for yourself? Do you give yourself time? Are you always giving yourself to others? Like, yes, it's service to others, but you have to look after yourself first before you can look after anyone else. So are you giving yourself time, sacred time? You know, even if it's just here and then, at least every day at some point in the day, you know, if that's exercise, cooking a healthy meal, whatever it is, I don't know, but are you doing that? Just thinking. I'll just do a bit of earth magic for Mr. Seagull. Oh, thank you, Effie. I've not seen you for ages. Haha, made it now. I gotta go. Love everything you do, Dolly. Oh, thank you, Effie, and thanks for popping in when you can. Thank you. This is for Mr. Seagull. Everybody's well, but Mr. Seagull. Oh, it's popped out. Strength. Strength of the seagull. Seagulls are pretty big, though, aren't they? They're pretty big. They're pretty big birds. They are big birds. And they're cheeky as well, because they like to nick your ice creams when you're walking down the street if you're at the beach. But the strength in numbers, especially with seagulls, there's strength in numbers, and there's a lot of mountain energy going on at the minute with people all around the world standing up strong like a mountain, and it can't be moved, that mountain. And if you put like a snowball on top of that mountain and you chuck it down, I don't know why snowball anyway, say it was a snowy mountain, it's picking up momentum in the world right now, and everything's getting caught up in its arms and legs everywhere. But as that goes down the hill, it's picking up speed and everything's getting caught in it. It's a bit like what's going on in the world right now with certain stuff. So I'm going to do Mr. Seagull and Phil. Exactly, the strength between the birds and Phil it's magical. I'm going to do the temple, the star temple, because I was just talking about the temple before of you, and then when I was looking in my wardrobe, like, oh my god, because that's like sort of, is it an analogy? I was getting mixed up with the word going within, you know, in your wardrobe, opening up. I was like, oh, them treasures in there. The treasures are all within you. So let's see if we can get 3 cards from this deck tonight. I'll just put this down a little bit. Thank you. Take care all, stand in your truth, much love. That's what Effie's saying. Yes, stand in your truth. Whatever your truth is, stand in it. I stand in mine. I had someone coming in before talking about you know who. I was like, hey, go and check the posts and have a look. Future proves the past. People are too quick. I want it now. Patience is a virtue. It's not really been that long actually when you think about it. It hasn't. What is time? Anyway. And people say there's nothing going on in the world. It's like, Jesus, there's absolutely shitloads going on. Not that I've been looking at a lot of it, because it's just like I'm observing at the minute. I've got to that place where I'm just observing. I'm like, yes, come on, people. Come on. Everything. All sorts of energy. You know, you got the Gateses thing going on. It's like, really? Something going on there then, isn't there? Not what the news is saying. 1 million people marching in London and the news don't cover it. 1 million, not a squiddly little, you know, marching that might have gone on years ago. 1 million people. So, yeah. And the Manchester one's coming up soon as well on the 15th. So, try as they might to hide it, it's MSM's time to get a slap in the face soon, isn't it, with things that are about to come out very soon, which is going to be very interesting coming up to summer. But I don't put dates on things, because you realise there's people doing videos out there, and yeah, the big shake up, exactly. And when you put dates on it, it's where people lose interest, even with you know who and certain things going out, and they think that nothing's gone on, even though it does if you actually look around and try and do the research yourself. That's why I don't put dates on anything, because that's when people fall off. And it doesn't mean that, and we all know there was no outside comms to other people outside, so it's just all guesswork with that. But anyway, oh, not taking them, there's too many. My husband says it's a good situation. People need to wake up first. Well, they are waking up, aren't they? There's loads waking up all over the world, and that's just one awakening. There's quite a few awakenings to waking up to, but it is happening. I mean, it's been happening forever, but it's, you know, it's not called the Great Awakening for nothing, is it? I enjoy it, even though it's frustrating. It's frustrating to see where people are, but then people have chose to be where they are. I said that this morning about you. You're right where you need to be, and whatever you're doing is what you're meant to be doing at the moment. Yeah, no mask required here. I've not worn one since the beginning. I don't wear one to go anywhere, any shops or anything. It was weird today, Morrison's a bit of an eerie weirdness going on in there today. Didn't see anybody without one apart from me, just doing my thing. funny for you. But the biggest thing, if you've come through a lot of that, you're just observing now, and it's like, I like to say, cheering people on from the sidelines. I love seeing people, it doesn't matter what level they're at of waking up, not that there's really any levels, but you are at certain parts in your path. And even if people are on certain things that they've just come to now through, say, the government or something, it doesn't matter. They go through all that and they'll come through out at the other end, you know. But watching it's amazing. And that's for them wherever they're at. But also, I love coming across inspiring, uplifting people that I'm coming across every day in the world out off YouTube and over YouTube, and it's so beautiful to see more and more people coming up in positive vibrations and inspiring whateverness is that they're putting out. Is beautiful. It's coming a year from now. Yeah, well, it's coming now, but it's going to be rippling out. You know, big truths are going to come out, and how we change the world will be right. The ones that I fell on the floor. It's rolling. Right, there's 3, so that's good. And we've got the Lost Star, Electra. We've got Rebirth. Well, what can I say? Right, I'm switching this candle off now. I'm being a bit dangerous with that in a minute. We've got we have got the Lost Star, Rebirth, out of the darkness into the light. Well, this is what's happening. Darkness, dark to light also means there's many different ways you can look at it to do with energies, but it also means on a physical plane that we're in the physical material world, that dark to light also means the information. A lot of people have been in the dark with information over centuries, whatever, that is going to come to light. So this is going to take a lot of time to process. It's not going to be done in a day, a month, or a year, but it's the spiritual and the physical. So the physical side of it, to the people that don't know, that'll be a rudely awaken means you're in the dark if you have no information. To come to the light, you can see the information. So it means so many things on so many different levels, and we are all on different levels because we're all, you know, multidimensional. There's lots of different things going on. So we've got all that going on, you know. Yeah, exactly. And then we've got Mother of the Sea Goddess. Oh, this must be a bit like me, you know, Pisces, mermaid energy, I don't know. It says, any water signs out there, 44. I am 44. I just thought then I am actually 44. Which is 8, which is infinity. So the goddess, which I was just talking about at the beginning of this chat, I was feeling all up in goddess energy, and I've got blue one today. I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. And I was just saying before about Pisces and waters above and waters below. Yeah, when you surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean, not trying to go against it, it brings lots of beautiful things in. So that's a really beautiful picture. It reminds me of like a bit Palladian energy or something like that. And then we've got, just what James was saying before. And then we've got 42, the gateways of light, infinite. I have unlimited access to the divine mind. And then you've got a man and woman on again, which, you know, because the mind is feminine and masculine, and God is goddess and God, mother, father, God. So you've got all that going on and that connection. And also, you know, I have unlimited access to the divine mind, of course. Everybody does, unless they've been disconnected. Everybody does have access, the unlimited access to source, the divine mind, whatever you want to call it. You all do, you know. And when we have a rebirth, when we come out of the dark to the light, you know, when we're not going against the tides, it's so easy to have that connection to source. Boom. Yeah, Chris Taylor, it's very true. I just don't know anything about everything. We don't. We get feelings and we get these things, and it's like we know but we don't know, but we have a knowing. But I think there's beautiful things coming. But we're all on that frequency of just raising your vibrations, people. The divine energy, what more can I say? You can't even express it. It's just, it gets expressed everywhere within you, how you speak. It's like, My artwork, art is, I know I bang on about artwork, but it's a thing that I do, but it expresses the divinity within me. Hence. Glad you've still got the dreads. I've had them in over a year and they're staying. Hopefully I'll be an old lady with dreads in. I love my dreads. It's took me a long time to get used to them, but that's like life and different things, isn't it? You've got to persevere with it. And I persevered with them. I easily could have took them out. They still need neatening up because they do connect sometimes and hurt, but sometimes. But I've done pretty well with them, you know, and I actually think they suit me. So personally, I do. I love them anyway. It doesn't matter what other people think. But yeah, the divine comes through you through so many ways, like this picture, you know. A divine presence on paper, the energy. This is for my mum, by the way. This is the painting that I've done for my mum. It's a mandala and it's a healing picture that I've done for my mum because she's took the jibby jabby, and that's what I've done for her because her birthday is coming up on Thursday and my sister's is on the Friday, so they're a Taurian energy, they're both in quite materialism, but yeah, it's for her kitchen or a bedroom. But I've just done this gorgeous little picture, handmade for my mother for her birthday. Yeah, I know, I love this one. I'm going to be doing some more if anyone is interested, but I've not got these frames yet, but I'm definitely, that is for mum. I actually love this picture. It's funny because a lot of my artwork I do, and I know some of you may, I know that's what I call it, jibby jabby. We could call it Jabba the Hutt, couldn't we? Jabba. So if we're talking about Star Wars, we'll call it Jabba the Hutt. So she's had Jabba the Hutt. She's seen Jabba the Hutt. She's visited Jabba the Hutt twice. So I'm a bit like, oh god, yeah, Star Wars. So beautiful. I'm sure your mum will. I'm sure she will. And she's a bit different in art, and she's a bit like, I'm Art Nouveau, and she's more like deco, straight line structure. I'm like, no, flowy lines, feminine, divine. Anyway, but yes, I think she will love it. But if any of you are artists out there, they're like your babies. Like, I do artwork and I'm like, oh my god, I love this one, but yeah, I'm going to give it away or I'm going to sell it or whatever, but I really want it, but I can't keep all my artwork, oh my god. But I think some of you will understand that I really love this picture, and on my white walls this looks gorgeous, but yeah, it's for mum. It's for my mum, so she's having it. But I will be doing some more. All my life I told them I was a cartoon artist. So I'm a circlet. Yeah, so I don't even know what I was going on about now. Oh yeah, so I pulled my book open before I came on, and the message was, and I'll do another one for all you guys at the minute, says, worries. A lot of people worry out there. My mum's a bit of a worrier as well, so this is for anybody who worries out there. Worry does not empty tomorrow. Oh, it stopped raining, I didn't even realise. I did ask the rain to stop before I came on and said, you can do it for a bit, you know, we've got to calm down a bit. Because everything passes, doesn't it? Nothing stays the same forever. It's good as well, it'd be pretty boring, wouldn't it? Worry does not empty tomorrow of its sorrow. It empties today of its strength. I think sometimes people believe that worrying has some kind of productive purpose. Worry sucks all your energy and joy out of whatever it is you're doing. It's human nature to worry, but when we do it constantly, we run into more problems. It may give you something to do, but you don't get anywhere. Like, you can worry for a little bit, but if you carry on worrying all day, the next day, it doesn't get you anywhere. It actually makes you sick. Goal. The next time you are worrying about something, try to remember that you are always in control. Instead, do practical things like make a budget or create a schedule. Be productive and let go of the stress. After all, it won't change a thing by worrying about it. So, just wanted to put that out there. Hi, Marco. So, and I'll flip through that before we end, but I feel like I'm looking at a deck. I'm just like, which one? Let's go with the Muse again, the new one. The Muse. The Musey Muse. Yeah, exactly. It's all about the now, Chris Taylor. It's about being in the now moment. No point worrying about tomorrow or yesterday because you're in the now. It's all about the now. Hi, 7 arrows. Ooh, 7 arrows. I like the number 7. 7 heaven. And we got Nicholas Miles in. Hi, Nicholas. It's nice to see some of you that sometimes comment that you've actually come and chat. That's really nice. I'm a big worrier. Well, worrying's a problem, as in, I always say if you've got anxiety, it's because you're thinking of the future when it's not happened yet, so don't worry about it. You can have a little bit of a worry, but stop thinking. It's thinking all the time. I just go off and do something, go and draw, do a mandala, do something. Depression is normally, I would say, always thinking about the past. Oh, what if this happened? Oh, living in the past, living it. Well, what's the point? Shit happened. It's not now. It's not happening to you now unless you're re-going over it in your mind, putting yourself through that trauma again or whatever it was. So what's the point? How are you now? I know there's crazy shit going on in the world and crazy things, and it's frustrating with parents and friends and they're having the Jabba the Hutt and this, that and the other. But at the end of the day, how are you right now? What are you doing? So that isn't affecting you, and neither is that. It's about the now, 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 now. The now, 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 now. My mum's the same. She worries all the time. She'll say something and she'll go, but I'm just thinking, what if this happens? You know, it might be like next year. And I'm like, yeah, but what, like, why don't you just think about what you're doing now? And go and taking a bath and having a chill, or drawing, or making yourself a nice meal, or playing with your kid. Well, not that she is, but like what? Just don't think. Switch off. We have to think sometimes, obviously, when certain situations come up, but worrying about stuff that's not even happened yet, and probably never will, yeah, if it's not funny, make it funny. Exactly. You've got to have a laugh in this world as well. I know there's things going on in that world, but we need to have a sense of humour as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to see what the energy is with this. Oh, yeah. I think we got these the other day, actually. Yeah, we did. So what I'm going to do is, it's good energy, but I don't think I've had a mix up the cards properly there, because that was part of a reading we had last time. So let me just shuffle these cards. Oh, okay, that one's come out. Ah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Right, hang on a minute. Just make sure these cards are shuffled so we can get a good reading. Yeah, I don't worry. You are what you think. That's what I learned from a special friend yesterday. Stop worrying about things you can't control. Exactly. You can control things. You know, even if it's something bad, we know things change all the time and nothing ever stays the same. And that's why I read out of that book the other week about things can come in, but we know it doesn't stay forever. So don't, you know, just work through it the best way you can. But worrying doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't. It just sucks the life out of you that day, that minute, that hour, that week that you're worrying about something. Yeah, these cards are beautiful. They're called the Muse Tarot. They're very, very, very beautiful. Really modern, like sort of digital work on them. And the colours are beautiful, because colours make us feel certain things. So I'll see if it's got any more. This might just be the message. So we'll see. And it's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Way, there we go. Right. Sort of see, it's funny that, because we have side-on ones on this one instead of that way. We've got the Ace of Inspiration. We've just been talking about people being inspirational. See the sun there, circle as well, you know, inspiration from the light. We've got Muse, because that's Muse of Inspiration is Wands. I'm trying to think. Muse of Emotions is the Cups. And we've got 10 of Voices as well. And I'm just getting the energy of when we've got our emotions into check, balanced, because there's There's two. It's like that butterfly effect, mirror effect sort of thing going on. This is just how I'm reading it. And voices is swords. You know, what people are saying, things. Maybe you're saying to yourself, as I said before. Elevate yourself by not listening to other people who are trying to, because these are like swords. Say things, or maybe say you're not good enough, or oh, you can't do that, that'll never happen. Just shut that out. You just go forward in what you want to do, because like the first card is inspiration. What is inspiring you at the minute? This is the card that just speaks out to me over these two cards, because it is about getting your emotions in check, and other people's voices and your voices, like I said at the beginning of this chat, how you speak to yourself. Never mind what anyone else says about you, because that doesn't matter, but how you actually speak to yourself. How are you feeling? Who are you feeling inspired by? What's inspiring you at the minute? Is it to be a better person, to move forward on a business, a project, high indigo, something like that? What's coming in right now? Because like I said before, the more you connect to the divine, you can see the sun around this lady, the more it comes in, you know, third eye, she's getting those visions, she's getting those ideas, them things are coming in. You're like, yeah, write your ideas down. That'll distract you from worrying. Any ideas that you come in, even if you think it's whack, write them all down in a little notebook or something, just because something might jump out at you. And where's that? Yeah, my I bet it's not in here now. Where is it? Right, I don't think it's in here. Is it in here? Anyway, my little I'll have to show you next time, because I don't think it's in front of me. My little notebook I got out the other day, it said something like shine, rise, repeat, or something like that. What is going on with this heater? Oh yeah, it's gone off. Sorry, I just have the heating on. That's a bit noisy as well. It's all cleared now outside, and like the birds are singing, and that's like just, you know, after the storm. I'm making a sort of like little, I don't even know what to call it, spiritual sort of inner self sort of notebook, where I'm writing ideas for me, for my inner self and my passions and stuff. And I don't know how I'm doing it yet, but I've started writing little things down in there. And I can't really express at the minute what that's going to be, but I'll let you know. But write things down. That's why I said it's good to journal. It's good to have a notebook or something to write little things down that might make no sense now, but maybe they will in the very near future. The future could be tomorrow, next week, next year, 5 years, who knows. But this is why I said it's good to journal and keep journals, because you can look back and be inspired. But who and what and how are you being inspired? Are you being inspired at the minute? I'm inspired every bloody day, you know, by, so much. Nature, everything. It doesn't even have to be people. It could be nature, could be inspiring you to go do something. I don't know, but what is it? You know, have a think about, you know, you could write this down. Inspiration. Where are you getting, are you feeling inspired, you know, to do something? It could be anything that's going on in the world now. You could be inspired to speak out, you could be inspired to art, you could be inspired to put a project together that's helping, I don't know, there's so many different things. But can you sometimes block out the outside world, go within, like what we were talking about at the beginning, and find your treasure and really hone into that sort of inspiration. What inspired you when you were younger? Like I said, I was drawing a picture of mandala when I was about 8 and didn't realise. I had to think back and thought, oh my god, yeah, I remember doing that, so lovely. You know, what inspired you then? Can you bring it back now at the age you're at now, and could it inspire you to bring it in a new sort of energy, you know, from back then? Who knows? I want a world tour. Well, what sort of world tour? What world tour is it, Brian Tucker? What are we talking about? Yeah, eat more fruit. Exactly. Yeah, you could be inspired. It could be health kicks. A lot of people are on health kicks. I'm on one as well. Health kicks. It could be, you could just feel inspired to be really zhuzhing your house up, like I said this morning, and really clearing out, because even furniture, a lot of stuff in your house, clearing it all out clears up new energy. It doesn't have to be, I'm not talking about artwork. You could be inspired to be doing anything. You could be inspired just to, I'm inspired to rollerblade or roller skate, don't know which one it is yet. that fun energy as well. You could be inspired to, you want to get out more. A lot of people are going to be inspired to get out more once this lockdown shenanigans has been pulled down the drain. You know, probably more people wanting to get out and do more things that they didn't before. There's so much inspiration going on, and the more this sort of gets drained, all this negative energy, the more the positive comes in. More people are going to be so inspired in so many positive ways. I mean, it's like me and my fellow, we're being so inspired at the minute by each other's artwork, what we personally want to bring into our lives when we're on sort of hippie vibe sort of thing, and it's beautiful, and we both want that as well, and to try and inspire others through just different things in your own world. I'm not even talking about on here, I'm just talking about inspiring your friends, inspiring, like I've said I inspired my fella to do art. He's now inspiring his friends, and they want to know, and it's like, oh, we'll all have to get together and do a bit of an art session together, or whatever it is. Rainbow Wizard, you inspired me, Dolly Daydream, aka the Yakutar family tree. Yes, thank you, Rainbow Wizard. And anyone who hasn't seen this, I will show it again because it is beautiful. Now, I have shown this before, but I will show it again because it's beautiful, and Rainbow Wizard got inspired to do his painting, and for the Yakutar family, if anyone don't know, we call ourselves the Yakutar family. We just give ourselves a nickname because I like to yak, and a lot of you like to yak and come in. And he did this gorgeous tree of life. It's absolutely beautiful in the cosmos, and there's like a witchy woman down here in an orby thing going on in her own bubble Merkaba or something. It's like the chakra colours, and because Rainbow Wizard is Reiki healer as well, so it's brilliant and it's beautiful, and it was gifted, so I have it on my wall, and there it will stay in, you know, gratitude of a beautiful picture, absolutely beautiful. So please check out Rainbow Wizard's channel out. And we did say before, maybe if you ask Rainbow Wizard, maybe he could do prints of his artwork. I don't know if he's actually got a picture of this that maybe you could print out. I'm sure he took a picture of it. If anyone's interested, ask Rainbow Wizard. Now he may give an email out, or if you go and check his channel out, then you can always converse over there. But it is a very, very beautiful picture, and I'm very grateful. It gives me inspiration. I've said before, it's a domino effect. I know it's beautiful. It's a domino effect because, you know I inspire people with some stuff, and then people in chat inspire me back, and just by being in chat you inspire me to carry on with, especially a lot of my artwork. I know I talk about a lot of things, and there's still a lot of chats to come in the future with what's coming. I'm not going to shut up about certain stuff with certain things I was talking about a few years ago that some people think has died down, which I don't believe it has. When that comes at the right time, I will be talking about it, but I'm waiting for the right divine time, because I know what happened last time I was talking about it. But until that happens, I'm doing a lot of art, and a lot of art is what I want to show, because I've said before, the creative mind is divine, and it helps a lot of people calm down and meditate and whatever it brings to you. For the people who are interested in art, if you're not, that's okay. Maybe just like listening sometimes. Maybe your thing is music or whatever it is, because there's so many creative things out there. It's not just art. Everything is a divine creation of what we're creating. Music, building structures if you're a builder, you could be a dancer, whatever it is that inspires you. But what inspires me is art, and for some reason my live chat just went off, so that was bonkers, and now it's come back on again. Oh, the little bots, all this censoring going on is bloody hilarious, isn't it? Anyway, let me put that back. Yeah, hearts to all. Oh, sugar. Oh, sugar. I'm just standing on my bloody oh god, I don't even know what it was. My coat hangers have just broken, but who cares? What time it is? Yeah, so I'm not going to stay on for much longer. Yeah, love to all. A quick link to the birthing of our tree. Yeah, if you go in live chat now, Rainbow Wizards to put a quick link to the birthing of the tree of our tree, and it's, I think, Rainbow Wizard's video showing you how it birthed into what it is, and it's beautiful. And it wasn't just for me, it was for me, but to share with all you guys, because it's yours as well, because we are part of this family on here, and it's beautiful. I made a waterfall on my balcony with a water pump, rocks, glue, love. Ooh, did you? That sounds cool. And loads of people are getting very creative. Next door, she's got a beautiful garden. She's got like a summer house she's put up in this. She's made her own pond, and it's quite inspiring. I'd love one, and she's actually done it all herself, and she's a bit older than me, only a little bit, and she's done it all, and she's flagged it and bricks on it, and it's beautiful. I'm like looking through the window like, ooh, I feel inspired. I would like a waterfall, I would like a bird bath, but I'd actually like to make one myself. Got lots of inspiration for my garden, because we've had robins in. The robins are so cute, and I always believe that's a message from spirit. Little blackbirds come back that we call Donald. Not after a certain somebody, even though we would, after my actual granddad. So he shares the same name. And actual Finn's middle name is Don. Donald. I'll say it's after his granddad, but also his great granddad. Could be somebody else as well, couldn't it? And there's loads of birds going on now. I mean, I've got birds in the house. There's birds. That bird sounds like a siren going off out there. It's actually a bird. You're whispering because I don't know why I'm whispering. Why am I whispering? So yeah, so what is inspiring you? If you focus more on that, because there's a lot of people who don't focus on what's inspiring them, or what they'd love to focus on, what they'd love to bring in, which is I'm saying all the time. What is inspiring you? You know, there's a lot of people that get inspired by, you know, positivity, and there's a lot of people that get inspired by negativity, but that's not where I want to be. What is inspiring you? Because negativity isn't really, you're not really channeling source there, are you really? It's like, no. Don't talk to me about birds. I know, because you just have these big seagulls. Actually, is that an alarm or a bird? I think there is an alarm going on in the background. I had to listen to it, and I'm like, what? So some of the birds have really weird noises. So we've got that going on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read out, oh, I'm telling a lie. I'm going to read out the book. I'm going to flick through the blue book. They're massive seagulls, aren't they? But I did want to do this deck because this deck has been sat on the shelf over there, and I actually keep forgetting it's there, and it's massive, so I don't know how I haven't seen it. Because I was putting my decks on another shelf a few months ago, and I had these because my sister got them ages ago, and they're absolutely beautiful, and I haven't used them that much, but oh god, the pictures in these are beautiful. They're digi art, but they're beautiful. So I think it's another one where they don't have numbers on, but I will read out the book. But this book's beautiful. I mean, oh my god, anyone who's into oracles, I think I got these last year. It says, may these cards bridge you to your higher self. So let's have a bridge to our higher selves, people, and let's see what these say before I go. So yeah, I'm sure they don't have numbers on, which is a bit annoying, because you really do have to look for the picture in the book. And the box is gorgeous. You know, it's a really gorgeous set. So I'm just gonna put this. And I put this. So let's have a shuffle. Well, that's it. Put it on there, and then you can see what's going on. You get them in this lovely, lovely box. I mean, God, how beautiful are these? I love detail with certain things. You know, when you get like quality stuff, and you've got this on the back. Absolutely beautiful. And it is called a yogic path. So, you know, and they're absolutely gorgeous gold foil. It's a shame they're not gold foiled around here, but they're absolutely beautiful. The colours and everything are like my colours, my sort of colours. So yeah, let's have a shuffle. So try and shuffle the energy up, because these haven't been out for a while. Let me see if I can do the thing with these. Can't remember if these are stiff cards or not. So is Sue Clark in the house? Hi, Sue. So Sue Clark, it's funnily enough that you've come in, because guess what? You're going to be surprised. I've been waiting for you to come in, because do you remember the other day when I said I'd like to do a picture or a painting of something? I don't know. I'll just let it come in. I don't know what it'll be. And I was like, oh, a bit of a competition. Went, no, I didn't mean a competition, I meant a giveaway. Do you know what? I've had to think about it, and I saw a comment you did the other week, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to give a painting away to Sue, because I thought, you know, since I've been on YouTube, I think Sue's been with me from the beginning. I know there's other people that may be still with me from the beginning, but I don't see them in chat. And every now and again, Sue will come in, and she's just one of the ones that I remember that has always been in. So surprise, surprise, you are the lucky winner of whatever I decide to paint. I don't know what it's going to be, or what it's going to be in a frame, or on a little canvas, or a board, or whatever. But I'm just thinking, do you know what? I can't just have anyone coming in from anywhere, because I've seen that before, just trying to get in on something. Sue has been here from near enough the beginning, I think, and I know you're in now and again when you can, and you do comment now and again, but you've always been there through everything I've talked about. So I think that's the fairest way. Anyone else who's out there that may have been watching from the beginning, thank you as well, but it depends who I've been seeing the most commenting of those people, and I think it's Sue. So there you go. I think that's fair, and that's how I'm going to do it, you know, to anyone who doesn't know out there. So Sue, I will be in contact with you at some point when I've finished it. I don't know what it's going to be yet, and it will take me a bit of time, but I just think, I was thinking about it, and I think you said something like, oh, never win, and you know, they do these competitions. But right, I'm going to give it to Sue. Give it to Sue. Oh yeah, I'm glad that one's come out. See if we've got any more. Yeah, Sue is the winner. Chicken dinner. So, woo! If anyone gets that right, one's fell on the floor, so I'll take that because there's too many there. I'll butcher these words, these names as well. Try and get a third one before I go. Oh, brilliant, thanks. Well, it's true, it's true. It's true, Sue, it's true. And you know it's true. Sue, you know it's true. True, true, true. It's true, Sue. Cheers, champ. Yeah, so let's... Oh, Jesus. I'm just going to do that again because I only really want 3. I'll be here all night. Hello, everyone. It's Julie. Hi, Julie. Oh, what just flipped over then? I can't see. Something's just flipped. Has it flipped over? Sure, one's just flipped over. Maybe it flipped back again. Can't see anything. Do it again. Oh, there you go. Okay, 4. It's that, no, I'm not having 3, having 4. So I'm gonna have to find these before we go. So let's get the book out for these ones that are pretty sort of newish ish. Yeah, it'll just be whatever it is, Sue. I don't know. So we've got yeah, I'm really gonna butcher these words, you know what I'm like with reading, but we've got Dharma, we've got Sita, that's shit, it's probably totally wrong. Sita, Kundalini, and Bhuvansh, I can't even say it, I just have to show you the words, and people will probably be laughing, but you know, I'm a bit dyslexic, and that's just not, that's the only thing with this book. I'm like, what? I can't say the names of the, you know, the yogic name, the sort of like, you know, Indian names. I can't, just rubbish at saying them. So I've got to try and find these. They've got no, that's the only thing, they've got no numbers on, so I've got to look for the pictures. I will, right, found the first one, I will show you the picture. So we've got this beautiful Dharma, no drama, Dharma. This one, and the artwork's beautiful. Kundalini. So the first one, before I go, I'm going to do all of these. So we've got Dharma, your highest purpose. Congratulations, you are on the path of fulfilling your highest purpose. You have recently unraveled deeper insight to why you were put on this planet and are ready to share your gifts in a bigger way. You have realized that the obstacles you have faced were given to you for a reason and have provided you with the strength you needed to show up as your highest self. The universe is ready for you to rise up in your Dharma role to uplift the vibration of this entire planet realm. whatever you want to call it. Continue to listen to the whispers of your soul. Nobody else's, yours. So that's that one. And then the next one, I've got to find this one now. Zeta or whatever it is, I'm not quite sure. But never mind. Is that it? No, that's not it. Where are you? Yeah. Gonna be here all day looking for this, but what is it? It's Kundalini. Oh, I wish they'd put numbers in the corner or something. It'd be a little bit easier, a bit quicker to find. Must be near the back, but it's near the back of the book. But it's more. Yeah, no, it's not that one. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Trying to look at the colours. You have to sort of go off the colours of the pages. So, this is about goddess of devotion and loyalty. Well, I was talking about being up all in goddess energy today, wasn't I? So, you have devoted your entire life to a person or project, and your loyalty cannot be questioned. Even in the face of harsh treatment, you have endured in the name of love. I think it's, I'm just going to say, Zeta. Remained loyal to her husband, Ram, despite being told he was dead, and when another king wanted to marry her. When her husband returned, he did not believe her fidelity. She said, "If I am telling the truth, I will jump into the fire and will not be burned." She stepped into the fire untouched, proving that she was indeed loyal. She understands how much you truly care and the sacrifices you have made. You have displayed selfless devotion, which is one of the most holy things we can do. In serving those you love, you serve the divine. You do. You know, that's each other as well. So we've got that, and then I've got to find the next one now as well. Yeah, feminine divinity, exactly, and that is mega strong at the minute, and it's what has had to come back and is back and is massively poof, don't know what that is, seeping out of us, seeping within us, seeping out of the earth and everywhere, so it's beautiful. So the Kundalini, I think I saw that. Where's that one? Yay, Kundalini. I love this one, it's lovely. So primordial cosmic energy, serpent power, whoop. If you can see that picture, it's a beautiful picture. So Kundalini is rising, the serpent like energy that assists in the base of your spine. I can never say this, the Muladra, I can never say the names, it's no good me reading out. Chakra has awoken. You may have noticed that you feel more spiritually aware than ever before, and a lot of people will be going through this if they don't already. Yeah, on earth, yeah, exactly, the feminine divinity on earth, exactly. You are more, because we all know it's been suppressed, you are more sensitive to energies and quickly manifesting your thoughts. Your psychic abilities are raising, and you feel the flow of energy that vibrates in every being, because we all have that. Your heart is full of a deep compassion and desire to serve others, and you have a keen awareness of your purpose. This is a Kundalini rising. Stay grounded in the process, connect to nature, that's mega important. Exercise, journal, like I've been saying and I was just saying before. Practice yoga. Through grounding, you'll be able to experience a beautiful and blissful Kundalini awakening that takes you exactly where you were meant to be. The last one, let's see if I can find this one. I think it's at the back. To look for this picture. Like I say, I love visuals, because visual pictures, artwork, and primordial artwork is just a language. It's a language. It's a visionary language. That's what it is. Visionary language. Let me see if I can find this. Can I find it? Come on. It's the only downfall of this is when they don't have numbers on it. It's like, oh my god. Like where? Not Shiva. To go one by one. I'm trying to find this one. Is that it? Yeah, found it. So, last one. Goddess of space and infinite possibilities. There's that goddess again. You have learned that the art of creating space and experience the cosmos that exists inside of you, which is what I was talking about before. I can't say this word, so I'm not going to say it. I'll just say goddess. Goddess comes to you in a deep meditation, in profound nature, in oceans, and in silence. Her stillness guides you to enter deeper into the cosmic web of potentials that exist for you in the present moment, as what we were talking about before, about being in the now. Continue making time for whatever brings you to a point of total stillness. That's why I make time to do my doodles and stuff, because it's for me, that stillness, it's like a meditation. Stillness, that is where your true self resides. Know that you are not just a part of the earth, but the earth is also a part of you, and you are lovingly held by her presence. That presence, mother, we've got mother, father, mother, the mother energy, the feminine divine energy, the goddess energy, which I said this morning, even though it was pre-recorded, the video I did this morning, I was feeling all very, very goddess like today. Even my hair, I don't know, that's why I put these big earrings on, and these earrings have actually got the tree of life in them, if you can see in the middle. I was just, and then I've got this lovely necklace on, which I would say the heart of the cosmos. You could say is earth, you could say it's blue, but it's green. Your heart chakra, the heart is mother, and if you actually look at this choker that I made a while back, that I put on today as well, just because I felt like it and thought that's the sort of thing that I want to be in today, is a green heart. And this, I made this handmade, and it's a green heart. If you can see, it's quite big. It's a gemstone, so you know. Thank you, Sue Clark. I was just talking about clothes. I was in my wardrobe and I found a load of stuff that it was like treasures. I was like, oh my god, I've got stuff I don't even need to buy anything, because I've got loads of stuff that I've not been. Yeah, it's like a similar. It's like so. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say. And now the heavens have opened and it's going to start raining again. So that's my cue to go, obviously, because I asked the rain before I came on, could you please calm down a bit? Or even when it was hailstoning, and it was still raining when you all came on. And I thought, if it just gives me a bit of time to get what I was talking about, and then you can do your schnizzle again, which it is doing now, so that's fine. Mother Gaia wants a drink of water, and that's fine. So, you know. Thank you for being you. Dolly went through a little bit of a turmoil before you started, and here you are, special. Oh, thank you, Linda. Whatever helps. I mean, I'm not being funny. This is what I think my part of my path is, of whatever it is that I'm doing on YouTube, is just to help people raise their vibrations and keep them in alignment to yourself of what it is you love doing. Doesn't mean what I'm doing you may love, but I think it helps a bit, and the chats and the people in chat, and I don't know, I'm just going with what I think's right and what I feel I should be doing personally in the outside world and on here as well, and things that I want to bring into the outside world as well in the very near future. That's just me. So what I'm going to do now is, before I go, because the rain is a-coming, is I'm going to flip through the book and we'll see which message we've got. So I'm going to go on the right side and we'll see. So I'm just going to go with this page. So big hugs and loads of love, fam, and thank you, Dolly Daydream, awesome as ever. Thank you, and thank you everyone for coming in. So another message today is it's quite funny, we've been talking about what inspires you. This is very important. Keep away from people who belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. And this is what I'm saying. You too can become great. I'm getting tingles in my fingers. You too can be inspired by people. Stay away from people who belittle you. And this is what I was saying before with thoughts, with the tarot message we got before. Keep away from people who belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, But the really great make you feel that you too can become great, because we all can be great. The greatness of the divine, where that's where we're all from. I've had to learn the hard way with my real friends. Sorry, this is what a lot of you'll be going through as well, and I've talked about this before. I've had to learn the hard way who my real friends are, but the best way for me to tell is if they want to lift me up or bring me down. And that's very true, because I've seen people on air, out there, all around the world. Friends aren't real friends if they're trying to belittle you or drag you down and wanting to keep you in that like negative state. No. I only want to be with people, I mean this is in the book, but I'm saying this as well. I only want to be with people who support me and in turn make me feel stronger because of their love and their belief in me, and because of my love and a belief in them. You can't have a friendship that's one-sided. You have to get as much as you give. That's in relationships as well. A goal. It might be worth letting a toxic person in your life know how you feel. If they aren't willing to change the way they treat you, consider not spending so much time with them. It's true. Been through all that in the past, quite a few years ago now, and it's very true. They're not worthy of your time if you're not worthy of their time either. And we've got magma in the house. Keep away from people who belittle your ambitions. Spot on. Exactly, because people who belittle your ambitions are either people that wish they came up with something, wish they were doing that, don't know how to do it, or are just purely jealous, or, you know, they're not maybe happy in their job, like, or whatever it is. But if it's friends like that, or a colleague at work who you might be talking about, it could be anything, but who's trying to belittle you, it's just people who's trying to put you off your happiness, even if it doesn't work out, that you went for it anyway, but then you keep trying and you never give up, because it might come up somewhere else in a different form, or maybe it's not right now, but maybe it'll be next year, because maybe the time right now isn't right now, but keep persevering with it, with something, and it may pop up somewhere else. But don't let people belittle you with any ideas or anything you have, even if they think it's weird, strange, ridiculous, people like whatever it is. You just go with what you think, and if it makes you happy, then you just carry on with it. Yeah. Always guardship of your hearts, yakkers. Some people are naturally, some semi-conscious people are naturally toxic. Yes, they are. I agree. So true. I had to let go of a lot. Yeah, and you're doing, this is why we're saying before we go, because the frequencies are rising, and the people who aren't rising, just let's say, and it could be friends, family, loved ones, whatever, you start moving away from that, and you'll meet other people, and especially when the lockdown shenanigans disappears, that you might find new, because it's not because you don't love these people anymore, they just can't fathom like where you're at the minute, because they're not raising their vibration. When they do, they'll come up to the same, like, say, mindset or whatever it is, the frequencies, but you start gradually sort of moving away, because it's like that doesn't do anything for me down there. You know, you've got people belittling you. Why would you want to be belittled? Why are you listening to other people, as in what the card said before? You're just like, I'm going doing my shit, you should love me anyway, whatever, and you should be bigging me up. It's like a relationship. You don't put someone on a pedestal, you just support them, and there's balance and there's give and take in each of it, but you support each other in many different ways. And you know, people can get in relationships with people, I've had it in the past, and they try to belittle you, and I'm talking from experience, and put you down. I just think that, I mean, now obviously I'm like, my God, that's a weird relationship, because no one would be belittling the person that you say that you love. You would be trying to, even if you're not really into it, you'd still be like, this is the thing that you love, so I want to support you because I know how much it means to you. I personally might not really be into that, but I'll go along and I'll support you maybe one time with something. It's like me, I'm not into football or anything like that, and my fella isn't really, but just as an example, if he went one time and said, do you want to come because I really would like to come, I'd go, yeah, I'd come, I'll support you, that's what you love doing. It's not really what he loves doing, but just an example. I'd be like, yeah. And then maybe there's something that I would do that he might not really be into, but will come to me to support me because he knows I really love it. It's like if I were doing some big convention and was chatting, just putting it out there to the universe, you never know. I'm just having a laugh with, you know, a bit of an example, and he was like, I'm not really into that, but I'll come with you because I know that you love it so much and it's part of the thing that you love, so I want to support you because you support me. And it's give and take, yin and yang, working together, grounded, a bit airy, like all together, in a big power energy ball, pum pum pum, and it becomes stronger that way. Not going, oh, I'm not going to be supporting you, like I want it all my way, my way, my way, my way. It's like it's togetherness, you know, mother father energy, you know, female and masculine energy, yin, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I find it so special that my husband is listening with me. He knows how important it is to me. Yeah, you know, sometimes I might be like, oh, it's a bit but she loves it, she gets so much out of it, whatever it is. He loves it, they get so much out of it. And I you know, when you look at someone you love as well, family or friends or partner, and you're just like, I love seeing that smile on their face if that's the thing that they love to do, so how can I not support them? If it was something that was dragging them down, then you'd be like, look, this is out of love, like, why are you hanging around with them people? Why are you doing that sort of thing when that's not bringing you any happiness in your life? It's dragging you down. You haven't got people around you that are bigging you up, like, sort of, yeah, balance. Exactly, it's all to do with balance. I was in a relationship years ago that was out of balance because I was always giving. I'm not saying this person wasn't giving, but most of the majority of the time it was take, nothing back, no support, all them. You know, nothing. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work. But anyway, I'm gonna go because I've stayed on a bit longer than I was gonna. But you know what me, when I said a little chat turns into, I don't know, never listen to me when I say that because you know it never happens. But when you're in the flow, that's how I go. When I'm in the flow, I can't put a time on something when I'm speaking, especially when I'm in a live chat, because I get caught up with you guys as well, which is beautiful. But like I said, the message, we had all their messages, but one of the messages is don't worry too much. It just zaps the life out of you. And what is inspiring you at the minute? What is inspiring you at the minute? Maybe write it down. Who are you being inspired by? What do you want to do? Try it. And like I said, I put a video out today with the whole thing that we're going to be doing with something that I'm putting together, which is a bit of a sneak peek, with the materials that I got out that I'm going to give you about 2 weeks while I put something together, because I have to make something to show what it is. Then it's a bit like a Blue Peter. This is before and after. And hopefully it'll help some of you, and it'll just be a nice thing to do while you keep your mind off things as well. So I'm going to go now because my internet is starting to mess up, so that's time to say see ya, and I will see you soon. So if it has stopped, which I think it has done, it's come back on again. So I don't know if you heard what I just said, but the internet is playing up. So I'm going to go now and enjoy the rest of your evening or daytime or whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you soon. Remember, who's inspiring you? What's inspiring you? What is inspiration do you want to give out to people in the world, and so on and so forth. And I will see you soon. Do what you love and love what you do.